Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is a bit of an update on the Road to Pro School. So I've put out, I think about 10 videos now of me on my process of trying to lower my handicap in order to become a pro and enroll in the PGA professional enrollment, basically. And in the last video, I'd kind of made the decision that I was going to do it next year. However, a couple of reasons why that's not going to happen. So I've actually done it this year. I enrolled in August because the cut-off date was the end of August. So I had a few things to do, a few forms to sign, a few, like a DBS check, all that kind of stuff that you need to do. And all that has happened, gone through and confirmed. And I'm just now waiting for my final unconditional offer. So effectively from probably the end of this week, possibly next week, I will lose my amateur status and will become a professional golfer and would have enrolled onto the PGA professional degree, basically, which is a 3-year degree. Two reasons why I did it. One, why not? Just bite the bullet, get it done and get started on it. You know, I could sit here in a year's time, I may change my mind, I may dwell on a few things, I may whatever. I was like, no, I'm just going to get it done. And the other thing is, with me being in the Navy, I can get a little bit of funding towards the degree each year. And I only had 3 years left to be able to do that. And it's a 3-year degree. So it's kind of like, well, I'm going to take advantage of that. So I needed that to happen. So I've bit the bullet and I've done it. And effectively, probably from next week, that'll be it. I'll be an assistant professional. Dan will be my head pro, so there will be elements of I'm going to have to go and work hours with Dan, as well as managing my time here at Ashbury as well. So there's a lot of things I need to do. It's going to be a very busy time for me because I've got to flirt my time between two places, but it is what it is, needs must. This is what I want to do in my career. And this is what I want to do moving forward. So you've got to put the time in to get the time back. However, I need a little bit of help. And in the last video I talked about something and I said the options for paying with it, because it is a total of £15,000 over the 3 years. I don't have that kind of money. I don't earn enough of that kind of money from here, from YouTube or anything like that. The Navy, like I said, will fund towards a little bit of it each year, but it's nowhere near enough. So, and I said the options are a student loan. Don't really want to do. I don't really want to get myself into debt because of it, but it's an option, and it's an option I will take up if I need to. There was an option of crowdfunding, i.e. asking you guys to see if you'd donate and help out, but I didn't really want to go down that route initially. But following that video, I got a lot of messages saying, don't be afraid to ask. I would help, I would do this, I would do that. Break the place. You'd be surprised how many people would want to help. So here it is. Here is that question of, can you help me fulfill what I want to do in the future, which is become a PGA Pro? And there it is. That's the question. So in order to help me, there's no requirement to. You don't have to. If you do, fantastic. And if you don't, you know, I'm going to hold it against you. You don't have to. But I'm going to put a few things in place. I can't really offer a lot in return at this stage. But as the channel grows and as things grow, I may be able to offer a little bit going forward. So on my website, and there'll be a link in the description, there is a donations page. And you can donate as little or as much as you want. And anything would be more than welcome. It's all going to help me to be able to pay for my degree year after year. So, you know, for those who do it straight away off the bat, I cannot thank you enough. But what I want to do is give you something back as much as I can. So everybody who donates, I believe it will ask for an email address when you put the donation in, or there is some way of contacting you after you've done it. I'm going to put all those email addresses of everybody who donates into a folder, and you will all get first refusal for any pro-am that I play. Now, coming up into the winter, there's the Devon PGA Alliance, and that's all pro-ams, and I'm probably going to play as many of those as I can, so invites will go out. Then next season, I have to play at least 7 events. Some of those will be pro-ams. Most of them will be in the Southwest, but you will get first invites into those as well. And I intend to travel around a little bit to play little pro-ams, just to get those of you who may be wanting to donate but live further afield to be able to have that opportunity to play in a pro-am with me. So that's the first thing I can offer. Anybody who, and they say there's no minimum or maximum you can donate, anything is welcome, but anyone who donates £25 or more, I'm going to send you a free ball marker, LWG and ball scrubber. It's about the best I can do at the moment, but I will contact you via your email, get your address and send these out. I do have quite a lot of them, but if that becomes too many, I'll send the ones I've got out and I'll order more to be able to replace them. So you kind of get something back for your donation, but it's clearly not the value of the donation because I need to use some of that to pay for the degree. So anyone who does donate £25 or more will get one of these for free from me as a thank you, as well as being offered a place in pro-ams. And in the future, if I go down the membership route on the channel or through the website to be able to offer extra content or discounts or whatever it is in the future, merchandise discounts off clubs, which is something I intend to do, is to boost my website and put stock on it. All those people who donate will also get access to that section for free and be able to take advantage of discount codes or whatever it is that comes in that membership. So it's kind of like an early subscription to something that doesn't exist yet, but it's about the best I can do at the moment. But there will be plans in the future to be able to at least give you something, and I may just do donator only giveaways as well. So just little things I can do to say thank you, because I appreciate you effectively donating money to someone you've never met, don't know, just so I can fulfill my dream or my passion to be a golf professional. So I get all that. But yeah, anyone who donates £25 or more will get one of these for free. And then moving on, because I don't know what people are willing to donate or not. So anybody who donates, £100, and I'm not expecting anybody to do this by any means, but anybody who does, if they decide to do that, I'll send you a free head cover. It may be a hybrid, a fairway wood or a driver, but it'll be a free Lee Whitaker Golf head cover. I do retail these at £25 anyway, so you are getting something back again. Granted, it's not to that value, but it's just a little something, and you'll get ball marker and a scrubber as well. It's just a little something to say thank you for the donation. I appreciate that's taking money away from the donation because I've had to pay for these, but you know, I don't really like asking in the first place, and the best I can do is at least give you something back. But what I will say is there's going to be no priority when it comes to the membership in the future, who goes on the pro-am or anything like that, depending on how much you donate. So I'm not going to say, well, you donated more than this person, so you will get first refusal. All the people who say, I want to play that pro-am with you, will go in a draw and I'll pick out 3 names for the 4-man team. It will be that simple, really. There will be costs involved to playing in that pro-am, but you'll just get that place with me, and then it's up to you whether you want to, I'll tell you the cost at the time of the email, and it's up to you whether you want to play in it or not. So yeah, it's a bit of a help me beg, whatever you want to call it, video. I appreciate not everyone's going to be in a position to do that, and that's fine. Just continue to watch the free content I put out, and let's get this channel growing. And hopefully in the future, I won't need to be in a position where I need to ask this, but at this stage in my life, I am in that position that I want to do this. There are other means to do it, but people have said they'll help out. So let's see if that's possible to stop me having to get loans in order to fulfill what I want to do. But on the back of going pro, I'm going to end the Road to Pro School. That stops. I've got one more video to come out, which is showing the post lesson that I had with Dan. So there's one more video to come out. After that, this will be completely renamed and it'll be called the Road to Pro. And what I intend to do is show you guys what's involved in that 3-year degree, from the coursework, the training, the playing, everything like that, because there's nothing really out there that shows all this for someone who's aspiring to be a pro or someone who wants to look at it. There's not really a detail of the modules or things like that, just to give you a better idea of what it is. So it will now be the Road to Pro, where I will do updates of how I'm doing in coursework, what I've got to do for my coursework, and hopefully the things I learn from that course I'll be able to pass on videos for training, coaching, things like that, in order to make content to be able to hopefully help you play better. What I will say as well is for anybody who donates and wants to have coaching lessons once I've started to become a coach, you will get a discounted rate on your coaching sessions as opposed to people who haven't, basically. So there's a bit of a perk there. If you ever come to the Ashbury and you want a lesson, you'll get a discounted rate. If you just want to travel to have the lesson, you'll get a discounted rate. So there's a few perks to it, but they're kind of like future perks, if that makes sense. But I'm really looking forward to meeting some of you guys playing Pro-Ams. I think that's just going to be fantastic, being able to meet you guys and play with you, and at the same time you get to sort of meet me and we get to chat and who knows what after that. So yeah, I just want to say at this stage, obviously I'm 3 years into my YouTube journey, so to speak, now. And when I started this journey, I was probably about an 18 to 20 handicap hacker. 3 years down the line, I'm going to turn professional. I think it's a big achievement, but a lot of it's been driven by the feedback that you give me. There are a few trolls out there, a few negative people, whatever, you know, your life's that bad, you have to worry about what I'm doing, whatever, I'm not bothered. But there's been a few people and quite a lot of people who have supported me all the way through this journey, from the very first video right through to now. And to those people, I literally cannot thank you enough for supporting me, giving me the messages, the emails, the comments on the videos, just giving me that support. Does help pick me up, because sometimes this can be a boring job. It can be a little bit like, because I'm on my own all the time, can just be a little bit like, what am I doing this for? And it's reading those comments that picks me up and says, put this video out because these people are enjoying it. The subscribers are enjoying it. So I will continue to do that. Coming into the winter, there'll be more regimented videos going out. In the summer, it's just been so busy here. It's been my first year here, so it's been difficult to flick my time between the two. But going into the winter, there'll be more videos coming out here because I have a lot more time on my hands to do it. And I'll have a lot more. I'm just going to invest a little bit more into the channel and get it growing into a place where I want it to be. Anyway, I've droned on for the best part of 15 minutes now. Big thank you again to everybody, and a preemptive thank you to anybody who does donate. Whatever it is going to help me massively in my journey to going into be a PJ professional. It will not be forgotten. You will be rewarded at some point, I can promise you that. And just again, a massive thank you. If you are new to the channel and you want to watch me now on my journey to becoming a pro, please do hit that subscribe button down below. I'm going to document as much as I can of it. There's a few things coming up with Dan in the future, little trips away, so I'm going to do some videos around that as well. Lots to come, lots of exciting things to come, and hopefully you'll continue on this journey with me. But I'm going to leave that there, and I'll see you all in the next video.